Welcome to Habitus Leadership School. This is Mohammad Rifai joining you live from Markaz Knowledge City. I am joined by Managing Director of Markaz Knowledge City, Dr. M.A.H. AZHARI, and along with me is Professor A.R. Vailangara, Chief Mentor of PGDLM program. So here we go. Dr. AZHARI, I have a question for you. You have been pioneer in trend setting, a lot of benchmarking programs, whether it is academics or a lot of you have been extensively traveling, and what you make of the crisis in present day leadership in in a global scenario or in Indian situation?
In my experience in the worldwide travel, where we like to establish some institutions or some setup to develop the community, the next generation, always we are facing the lack of leadership, good leaders for the institutions. First of all, to establish an institution, they should have a good vision and know the things, importance, scope and importance of what they are going to do. Also, the leaders, sometimes they are able to lead the community in the state of Kerala only. Because of the language, they cannot go out of the boundary of the state. Even in other countries, now the Markaz horizon is expanded worldwide, where we need multi-linguistic people, and with knowledge, leadership qualities. Many of the programs, many of the plans which comes to our mind when we go to different places, and when we see the circumstances of the people, they need something like education or social upliftment, but there is always we are facing the scarcity of people to deploy in those places.
As Dr. AZHARI put it, language could be one of the handicaps for many people, particularly in a hyper-connected, fast-emerging world. Do you think we need a paradigm shift in teaching and learning what you call the languages in our country? Because children are being learning language maybe 15 to 17 years when they reach post-graduation, but still they can't communicate and put together a few decent sentences, or they can stand in front of an audience and express their ideas. What do you make of that?
Really, this problem is there, especially the Keralites. They have always a behavior, or they have a freedom of comfort language. That is their language, Malayalam. Wherever they go, they like to talk in their language, and especially the languages they learn from different schools or different teachers. There is a saying, Man amina lisana qawmin faqad amina makrahum. Who knows the language of the people, he will be safe from their deceptions. Yeah. And فانطق على قدر فهم الناس كلم الناس بقدر عقولهم. Approach the people with their language. Their language means with their pronunciation, their style of talking, everything comes in it. So when we learn a language, we should learn from the arbab al-lugha, the real honest of the language. So English, we should learn from English people, or who learn from English. Arabic, the same. We should learn from Arab. Chinese from Chinese, Russian language from Russian people. That's what we need.
Yes, to add on a few more to what you have been already saying, there are a lot of people with qualifications, big list, sometimes 2-3 lines of qualifications with a lot of degrees to it. But when it comes to quality, there is, they can't convert this academic knowledge into practical. So that's what, whether it is learning language or leadership or implementing the ideas what they have. They may be very good in academics, writing or things, but when it comes to managing people, so that's how we plan this PGDLM as a response to the leadership crisis which is existing in the marketplace, which is existing in almost any and every institutions. So PGDLM with why in Markaz Knowledge City you have brought in a project as there should be a leadership school, a finishing school, and how do we address this?
We are always with the people, and always the gatherings and programs also get into the field of the people. We travel to West Bengal, Assam, Gujarat, and Africa and Central Asia. So this training, what I mean, apart from the quality of the language or presentation or the knowledge, the most important is the spirituality. So we are sharing from heart to heart. So where you will get the real result, the effect. Some people you might have seen if their appearance or the language is not to that great, but the impact of their dealing will be more influential.
Yes.
So here, with all these peculiarities, these qualities, we are giving the spiritual touch to everything, where people are working sincerely. They are working with a real goal, not to gain something in their life, but they want to make it happen. They want to develop the society. They want to make people talking in languages. They want to make people solving their problem of starvation or ignorance or illness or unconditional atmosphere, whatever it is. So this training, why in Markaz Knowledge City? It's a big question, and it is the answer for that. The whole atmosphere of Markaz Knowledge City and the spiritual background, everything joined together, that you can't get anywhere.
Absolutely. This is a kind of leadership we want. See, it is not the coat, suit, boot, and the tuxedo suit that defines your personality or leadership. It is your sense and sensibility, your quality and qualification, the impact you make, your ability to see what is chalk, what is cheese, what is chaff, what is wheat, what is right, what is wrong, and your ability to put things in perspective and lead a team from the front. That is what the decisive leadership all about.
Yeah, so to put things in perspective, let me put one sentence underlined. Leadership is to create impactful leaders who are change makers, not the ones who are just impressing with the beautiful plain presentations or talks. It is to impact, not to impress. Inspire, again, not to impress. That's it for today. We'll see you with yet another program from Habitus. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.